Okay, so I went to a part of Brooklyn that I'm not super familiar with. It's just like on the more on the south side, and it was in public housing. And in my neighborhood, there's like always people like just hanging out. Like, not a lot of people have regular jobs. A lot of people are just like doing the underground economy. So it's not something I really think about when I see like a bunch of gentlemen just like chilling. So anyway, I go to deliver this food, and it's like takes me to like a court. It's like a dead end, and I see these guys hanging out on a car. Well, I should say it's not unusual for people to kind of like come out of nowhere to pick up the food. Like they'll like not come out of their house, but they'll come from like up the street or something. Like maybe they ordered the food from the bus and they like, or just got off work, and so they're just like getting home as I'm getting there, or they're like down the street or something and walking up. So it's happened like a few times where like I knock on somebody's door and then they appear from like the backyard or like somewhere else. So anyway, I get into this court, I see these guys hanging out, and two guys come over to the passenger side of the car, and they're just standing there with their hands in their pockets, like looking into the car. And then this other guy comes around to my driver's side, and I rolled my window down because I thought it was his food, and it was kind of a lot of food, so I thought maybe it was like for all of them. So I rolled down the window, and he like sticks his head like in my car, like we're like face to face, and so I start to hand him the food, and he like as I'm about to lift it up, he like looks me dead ass in the eye, and he's like, "What are you, what are you looking for over here?" And I was like, I'm an Uber Eats driver. I'm just delivering this McDonald's food." And he was like, "Oh, you're looking for like somebody specific." He was like, you can go ahead through then." And I was like, "I can go ahead through? Like, are you gatekeepers of this area? Like, whatever." And so that kind of scared the shit out of me. So I delivered the food, and like, I just like I didn't even turn around. Like my car was like parked at the end of the court, and I basically just like backed up. Like I was like, I'm not even gonna like slow down to turn around. I just like backed up out of there. So that kind of freaked me out. But that happened like about a week ago.